somebody help me now? Won't somebody tell me what I've done wrong?
You can have a home visit, but it won't till much later on. We've only Dr. Ormond on today, you see. Oi, watch out! I know what I know. Not at you, the lad's messing about.
Right, who's next?
It's... Oh, I can't read me right. Does that look like a W to you?
Woodward? Woodman? Woolcott?
Well done. Mrs. Woolcott, you're next.
Alan, have you replaced the light bulbs in the private suite? I've only just finished on the wards, Mr. Carnegie.
And then he has the theatre to set up.
Well, the kind of money that people pay, they do expect working light bulbs. It's on my list. I'm very stretched.
With Ken Hopkirk away, we do have priorities, and private wards aren't one of them. Dr. Ormerod wants a word with us when we've a moment.
After you, Mitchell.
Lizzie, can you call that uncle of yours? The ambulance needs a proper service.
It's like a blaming madhouse here today.
Well, your dad usually sorts it out for me.
What's he under? D for Dave or G for garage?
When's he back, your dad?
God knows. They've got my grand's house and her will and whatnot to sort out. It were a lovely funeral. Big turnout. My man were dead chuffed.
What's it like? Lucky.
Nice, I enjoyed it. They've got palm trees and that. My dad can't stand the beer though. That's it.
What's it?
C for cars.
Mike Banner called from Australia very late last night, 2 in the morning, to be exact. He obviously hasn't grasped the time differences yet.
How's his father getting on?
Not too good. They're trying chemotherapy as a last resort, but it's not too optimistic.
So we could be without Dr. Banner for quite some time then?
Well, yes. He won't want to come back if his father's gravely ill. Equally, if his father should die, he'll need to be there for the funeral and so on.
And with Jill out of action, that could leave the hospital rather stretched, couldn't it?
Yes, obviously. Look, we have a replacement anaesthetist today. I've also asked Jill to come in for a few hours while I'm on house calls. And the agency's sending a locum, hopefully starting tomorrow.
Very soon after her operation.
I know. I don't want to put too much on her plate, but this is a bit of a crisis. I better get on.
Sunshine came softly through my window today. Could have tripped out easy, but I changed my ways. When you've made your mind up forever, I tell you right now, electric in a book, and now baby, that I can find.
Oh, Mrs. Gibbs, Dr. Ormond will see you now.
Please, sir.
Postcard from Marian. Oh, due back soon, isn't she? Yeah, she's on duty tomorrow and she's travelling back today. You know, she'll be disappointed Dr. Banner's not here when she gets back. She's wasting her time setting a cap at him. It doesn't strike me as the ready-to-settle-down type. Will you be the expert on that?
Superman or Greenland, nothing on me. I can make like a turtle that fall. You're probably the sea. I get you, you can just sit there while thinking on your velvet throne. Got all the rainbows that you can.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, just about heavy.
When you've made your mind up forever, never mind. I'll pick up your hand slowly, blow your little mind. Time has told me you're rare, fine. Trouble cure for a troubled mind. Time has told me to ask for more.
Good Lord, what are you doing here? You should be at home with your feet up.
Why, are you worried I'm going to damage your handiwork or something?
Seriously, Jill? After hysterectomy, you should take things very easily.
Yeah, well, I'm just covering till the new locum arrives.
I have a replacement anaesthetist, I gather. He'd better be up to scratch.
Oh, look at Bride and Groom returning the train. She looks really lovely.
In my experience, brides usually do.
Is your parish in Yorkshire?
No, I work in India. I'm back on leave visiting my mother.
Were you a missionary then?
Nothing so romantic. I'm a vicar working with a Christian charity. Colin Smythe.
And Marian McKeague. It's nice to see so many smiling faces.
Weddings are happy events the world over.
Are you pair going to rub it on like this the whole way? Where are we anyway?
Sorry. We didn't mean to wake you.
No, it's all right. Just sleeping off last night. Had a few too many. You know how it is. Or maybe you don't.
How long am I to wait for this blasted man?
He's on his way.
Well, can't Gordon step in till he gets here? It really is most inconvenient.
Dr. Ormerod has a full list of patients, and then he has home visits. Anyway, Alan's only just started preparing the theatre.
Right, as if you just, give me 5 minutes, let's see the first patient through. I'll stop there.
It's absurd having to wait here half the morning for the sake of a couple of simple operations. Should have been cancelled.
Possibly.
Should have been. One doctor waltzing off to Australia. The head porter skiving in Torquay. You shouldn't even be here.
I know.
How on earth do you expect to run a hospital like this?
No, I've absolutely no idea, but I do wish you'd stop going on. You've really given me a headache.
So have you come far?
South Wales. Appalling. To make the connections, I had to get up at some god-awful hour. Sorry, Vic.
I've travelled from Glasgow. Third train I've been on.
I gather from my mother's letters, it's this chap, Dr. Beeching, who's to blame?
Put a doctor in charge of anything, what do you expect?
He's not that kind of doctor. He's a physicist, apparently.
Well, he can fizz off as far as I'm concerned.
But at least he hasn't closed Aylesbury yet.
Indeed. We're the next stop, I think. I'd better get to the guards van and a chest to be unloaded.
Oh, it's lovely scenery. It's beautiful here. Do you come from these parts?
You do like to chatter on, don't you?
Well, I'm sorry. I'll leave you to your paper.
No, it's all right. Go on, then. What brings a Scottish lass like you down here, then? Don't you miss the bonny braes and all that?
Not that many bonny breeds where I'm from.